Hello, teachers and educators, teacher trainees, whoever's interested. This isn't an episode of MasterChef, but it could be. It's got potential. Just wanted to share with you my wonderful apron that I do use. If you know me and you have worked with me in the classroom, it's there we are, my, my apron that I use when I do a lesson about food waste as well, preparing food, and I like to dress up as a chef. I love cooking too. So I've got my hat on, I've got my apron, I have my rolling pin. There we are. Make a nice apple pie, and my wooden spoon for stirring. But I use this wooden spoon also for work on pronunciation, because I mix and I add different sounds to the pot. What do I mean by that? I like to make a lesson about pronunciation fun, engaging, and interesting, not only for the students, but also for the teacher. The teacher joins in this learning process. And teachers are often very embarrassed by their pronunciation. They're afraid to make mistakes. They might have students who are from Nigerian or Kenyan or Filipino families where English is spoken as a second or an additional language. So they're really, really embarrassed to try out, the new words and to take a risk. Sometimes you have to. And I really believe that by even making mistakes and risking making mistakes, you learn too from them, and you learn from them mistakes. So, don't be embarrassed. And there are many tools you can use to help you as well, that are educational technologies that you can use, you can integrate and put link to on the interactive whiteboard, that you can prepare beforehand. And I would like to just share with you one of the books I'll be using this semester. This is out of print, but I love it because English for Primary Teachers works very much on using English in the classroom from the start to the end. You never, ever revert to your original language. You don't translate. You use it from the beginning to the end. And also, when you use it, you too improve after each lesson. So you've got to be consistent in using the language for giving instructions, for calling the register, for telling maybe the students to move the desks around, to announce a story time, to create a circle, maybe in the corner, to start a laboratory. So let me start. I was going to get something just to make you think. I could share with you a story of my my mistakes with Italian, but I'll do that later. But let's just look at two sounds from one vowel, the E vowel, all right? That could be quite embarrassing if you say it in the wrong way. So these are taken from the University of Oxford English file phonemes chart. It's a paper version it's a poster that I have put on the classroom on the wall. And what I like about it is that each phoneme, each sound is associated with an image. So here, for example, you have fish, fish, okay? And here you have tree. Look at the shape of the mouth, look, tree. It's wide, you spread, you show your teeth, right? Tree, and you're smiling. It's wonderful, isn't it? Fish, smaller, short, and sweet. Tree. And imagine you're creating the sound, you're making a dough. Imagine a dough to make bread, and you have it in your hand like that. You okay? You imagine you're actually making the sound, and you're creating it. It's in your hand now, and it's a little and take another piece of dough, okay? And in this hand, it's All right, so imagine throw it up, So, fish, fit, kit, tree, 3, me, sheet, okay? Obviously, you wouldn't use that analogy, but if you say sheet, but you do it in this hand, it would be a different word, okay? So that's just one example of a pair of sounds, okay, of the same vowel, all right? I and E, okay? And I have other ones. And I made these, and I drew them, and I designed them myself from the Oxford English file chart, and some old cardboard. I did it myself, and I use them in the classroom with primary school students, okay? They love it. You can work on one sound maybe in a week, or make some exercises with a series of sounds, of vowel sounds, all right, in 1 week, and associate it with words, vocabulary, maybe in a specific area. It could be food, it could be clothes, it could be animals, all right? And you get the students to practice the sounds and learn the differences, and even learn the phonetic symbols. It's not difficult because they associate it with the image. And let me just go and let me show you also. Here we are. We have this. We have this. Where are we? Okay. So let me move my screen here. I have a lesson plan here. And this is topic is about education and technology. So it's perfect for today. This will be in your Moodle course in module 4. About ability, about skills. And here we're working on pronunciation. And here I was working on also the, let's have a look, make it a bit bigger. And I could use an app for this. Here we have, for example, a sound, a consonant sound that creates quite a lot of problems for most people. apart from the Greeks, because I think it comes from Greek. There we have sound 33 and sound 34 with two symbols. There we are. What is this? In English, this is a thumb. Thumb. Right. Okay. This is not easy for Italians, for example. My father could never pronounce t, th. The difference was very difficult to decipher. Three. I said, is it a tree or three? You know, my father was Italian, so he had a problem with this sound. Thumb. Tongue between the teeth and draw it back and create a little bit of air, a bit of wind. Thumb. Thumb. It's unsounded. It means you don't feel the vibration. Thumb. Thumb. Mother. All right, so mother, sound 34, is like a female symbol. Mother. If you put your hand on your throat, you can feel a vibration there because it's a sounded consonant. Mother, the, this, these, thumb, think, thought, mother, brother. Okay, so just a little snippet, a little slice of what I will be doing with you this term, okay, to help you with pronunciation. But also another thing, let me just see if I'm able to get onto this. Let's go down to there. There we are. This is what I want to show you. Now, I don't know if you can play this. This is a wonderful instrument. It's bongos. All right. I have so many instruments at home. We're musicians, so you can see. Okay. This is the strong sound, the stress in the word, and this is the unstressed part of the word or the phrase. We're looking at the stem, the word photo. Look at it. I use dots to assign the stress to a particular part of the word. The stress means where it's stronger, where it sounds stronger. Okay, it's very important as a part of pronunciation, a part of communication, because if you get the stress wrong, sometimes the word has a different meaning. Sometimes a verb with the stress in a different place becomes a noun. Okay, like record. A record means datum, a part of data inside a system. It's a record. It could be inside an archive. It's a document, a record of something. But to record, so record, okay, so you've got to record is a noun, a record of something. But if I change the stress and put it on the second syllable, it becomes a verb. Listen. To record. To record means to record something. It means to create an audio of a song or of a speech. You record the record button on your iPad or on your computer or on your stereo system. Okay, that's how it changes. Look at the word photo. So we've got photo, we've got is a noun, photo. Let's go through the whole word family and see where the stress changes. And you can do this. If you haven't got the bongos in the classroom, you can use the table it becomes a percussion instrument, or you can use your knees. All right, you can really enjoy it there. So, for example, we've got here photography. Okay, I would use two hands, but I'm just demonstrating. Then we have a person who takes photographs is a photographer. And the photographer takes photographs. Photographs. And photographic. So photographic evidence. Photographic. Can you see where the stress changes? Changes the word, changes the word and its meaning. It becomes a noun or a verb or an adjective. Okay, very, very important. And that's how I teach. I use phonetics, I use symbols, and I use percussion. And you can even do body percussion. All right, you can do body percussion to illustrate changes in the stress inside a word or inside a phrase. Okay, so it's going to be a very, very interesting term. I hope you enjoyed that. Please get back to me with any comments and maybe some suggestions of how you would teach pronunciation and stress in your class. Okay, have a great day, and I'll be back next time, maybe tomorrow, with another pearl of wisdom. Bye.